Many of us carry within us an inventory of behaviors that silently erode our happiness and potential. Life, this stage where we play out our stories, often becomes a theatre of harmful habits, a repeated script whose outcome distances us from the fulfillment we so desire. Behaviors that need to be excluded from your life is not just a title, it's an invitation to painful introspection, an echo that resonates in the darkest corners of our consciousness. Let's face reality. How often do we sabotage ourselves with procrastination, feed toxic relationships, or let fear paralyze us in front of opportunities? This is a call to action, an awakening to the urgency of ridding ourselves of these anchors that prevent us from soaring higher. It's not just about change, but an internal revolution, a visceral commitment to self-transformation. As we delve into the pages of this personal development process, we'll confront our inner demons, challenge our limits, and reclaim the right to live an authentic and fulfilling life. This isn't an invitation for the faint of heart, but for the courageous, those willing to confront their own shadow and emerge renewed, ready to embrace the unlimited potential that lies beyond the behaviors that need to be excluded. Faced with this challenge of self-transformation, I invite you to take the first step towards a more fulfilling and accomplished life. Be grateful for this video reaching you, show that gratitude by subscribing to the channel and leaving your like, and comment below which of these behaviors is affecting you the most. 1. Continuous complaints. Eliminating constant complaining is one of the first steps to improving our quality of life. This behavior not only wastes energy, but also prevents us from focusing on what truly matters. According to Stoic philosophy, complaining is a futile effort because it involves spending energy and attention on things beyond our control. For the Stoics, accepting reality as it is and working with what we have at our disposal are the paths to a more fulfilling and balanced life. When we complain incessantly, we're essentially telling the world and ourselves that we're unable to deal with adverse situations. This habit creates a cycle of negativity that affects not only our own mental health, but also how others perceive us. People who constantly complain tend to be seen as pessimistic, which can drive away friends, family, and colleagues. This social isolation can lead to feelings of loneliness and dissatisfaction, further reinforcing the cycle of complaints. Instead of focusing on problems and difficulties, it's essential to develop a solution-oriented mindset. When we encounter a challenge, we should ask ourselves, what can I do to improve this situation? By shifting the focus from complaining to action, we begin to take control of our lives. This doesn't mean ignoring problems, but addressing them constructively and productively. Moreover, accepting what's beyond our control is essential for inner peace. Many situations in life are beyond our reach to change, and spending energy complaining about them is unproductive. Instead, we should practice acceptance and focus our efforts on what we can influence. This approach allows us to use our time and energy more efficiently, promoting a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. Therefore, to exclude constant complaining from your life, start cultivating gratitude and acceptance. Acknowledge the good things around you and focus on solutions rather than problems. This simple shift in perspective can significantly transform your life, leading to a more balanced, positive, and productive existence. 2. Procrastination. Procrastination is one of the greatest enemies of productivity and personal growth. This habit of postponing tasks we know need to be done may seem harmless at first, but over time, it can cause serious damage to our progress and well-being. According to Stoic philosophy, we should act immediately when we have clarity about what needs to be done. Procrastinating not only increases anxiety, but also prevents us from achieving our goals effectively. Procrastination creates a cycle of stress and frustration. When we postpone a task, it doesn't disappear. Instead, it hangs over us like a dark cloud. The anxiety associated with this unfinished task can interfere with other areas of our lives, affecting our performance on different fronts. Moreover, the feeling of not making progress in our responsibilities can lower our self-esteem and make us feel inadequate. For the Stoics, immediate action is crucial. They believe that we have control over our actions and that we should seize the present to accomplish what is necessary. When faced with a difficult task, instead of succumbing to the temptation to procrastinate, we should remember that the present moment is all we have to act. Procrastination, therefore, is seen as a way of wasting precious time that we will never regain. Eliminating procrastination requires discipline and a change in mindset. An effective strategy is to break large tasks into smaller, more manageable parts. By focusing on small steps, it becomes easier to start and maintain momentum. Another approach is to set realistic deadlines and reward yourself for meeting them. This practice not only helps maintain motivation, but also reinforces productive behavior. Furthermore, it's important to understand the reasons behind procrastination. Often, we postpone tasks because they seem daunting or because we're afraid of failure. Recognizing these fears and confronting them head-on can help reduce the tendency to procrastinate. Remember that perfection is the enemy of action. It's better to do something imperfectly than to do nothing at all. To exclude procrastination from your life, start acting today. Value the present time and the ability you have to make a difference now. With determination and practice, you can overcome this habit and pave the way for a more productive and rewarding future. 3. Comparing with others. Constantly comparing ourselves to others is a toxic behavior that can undermine our happiness and self-confidence. The Stoics teach us that we should focus on our own journey and our own development, as each person has a unique path. Comparison, besides being unproductive, often brings dissatisfaction and feelings of inadequacy. Constant comparison creates a distorted view of reality. Social media, for example, often only shows the positive aspects of people's lives, leading us to believe that everyone is doing better than us. This perception is not only deceptive, but also harmful, as it ignores the challenges and struggles that everyone faces. By comparing our everyday lives with the highlights of others, we lose sight of what truly matters: our own progress and happiness. For the Stoics, the focus should be on what we can control: our actions, thoughts, and attitudes. Comparing ourselves to others diverts our attention from what we can do to improve and develop ourselves. Instead, we should focus on becoming the best version of ourselves. This means setting our own goals and measuring our progress against them, not against the accomplishments of others. Each person has a unique set of experiences, skills, and challenges. Comparing our achievements to those of others disregards these fundamental differences. Instead of comparing ourselves, we should learn to celebrate our own achievements, no matter how small they may seem, and recognize the value of our effort and dedication. This helps us cultivate gratitude and self-acceptance, essential elements for a fulfilling and satisfying life. Eliminating constant comparison involves a mindset shift. We need to train our minds to focus on our own path and recognize that others' success does not diminish our own. Practicing daily gratitude, reflecting on our achievements, and keeping a progress journal are effective strategies for staying focused on what truly matters. 4. Fear of failure. The fear of failure is one of the greatest obstacles to our personal and professional progress. This fear can paralyze our actions and prevent us from seizing valuable opportunities. For the Stoics, failure is not an end, but a natural part of the learning and growth process. Facing challenges with courage and seeing each obstacle as a chance to improve is essential to overcoming this limiting behavior. When we let the fear of failure dominate our decisions, we tend to avoid situations that may put us at risk of error. This risk aversion keeps us in our comfort zone, hindering the development and realization of our potential. The Stoics teach us that we should accept the possibility of failure as an intrinsic part of the path to success. Instead of fearing failure, we should see it as an opportunity to learn, adjust, and grow. Failure is a valuable teacher. Each time we face an obstacle and fail to overcome it in the way we expected, we gain important insights into our abilities, strategies, and areas that need improvement. This process of trial and error is essential for personal development. Great innovators and leaders often failed multiple times before achieving success. They understood that each failure is a step on the ladder of progress. To overcome the fear of failure, it is crucial to adopt a growth mindset. Instead of seeing failure as a negative reflection of our abilities, we should see it as an opportunity to grow. This involves redefining the concept of failure, not as an end, but as a necessary step in the process of continuous improvement. Accepting that failure is inevitable and natural frees us to try new things, take calculated risks, and pursue our dreams with determination. A helpful practice to combat the fear of failure is self-reflection. After each experience, take time to analyze what happened, what can be learned, and how you can apply these lessons in the future. This conscious reflection transforms failure into a powerful tool for growth. 5. Resentment and bitterness. Harboring resentment and bitterness is like carrying an unnecessary burden that drains our energy and impedes our personal growth. The Stoics believe that we should forgive and let go of the past, not because others' mistakes should be forgotten, but because allowing negative feelings to dominate us only brings harm. Practicing forgiveness is an act of liberation and a crucial step toward achieving inner peace. When we hold on to resentment, we are, in fact, allowing the past to control our present. These negative feelings take up space in our minds and hearts, creating an atmosphere of bitterness and discontentment. This can affect not only our mental health, but also our interpersonal relationships and our ability to fully enjoy life. Resentment can lead to a cycle of negativity, where we become trapped in old grievances, unable to move forward and grow. The Stoics teach us that we should focus on what we can control. We cannot change the past or the actions of others, but we can control our reactions to these situations. Forgiveness does not mean justifying or forgetting what was done, but rather choosing not to let these experiences negatively affect us. It is an act of self-empowerment where we decide that our emotional well-being is more important than revenge or retributive justice. Practicing forgiveness can be challenging, but it is a skill that can be developed over time. Start by acknowledging feelings of resentment and understanding their causes. Then, work on accepting that the past cannot be changed and that continuing to relive it only brings suffering. Find constructive ways to deal with these feelings, such as meditation, therapy, or sincere conversations with trusted friends. Furthermore, cultivating empathy can facilitate the forgiveness process. Try to see the situation from the other person's perspective and recognize that we are all fallible and make mistakes. This perspective can help soften feelings of resentment and pave the way for forgiveness. To exclude resentment and bitterness from your life, adopt a stance of compassion and understanding. Remember that forgiving is, above all, a gift to yourself. Free yourself from the weight of the past and allow yourself to live a lighter life, full of peace and opportunities for growth. By letting go of resentment, you open up space for new positive and constructive experiences, transforming your life in a profound and meaningful way. As we conclude our journey through the behaviors that need to be excluded from your life, I hope you have found valuable insights for your self-transformation. Eliminating constant complaints, procrastination, comparisons with others, fear of failure, and resentment are essential steps to unleash your true potential and achieve a more fulfilling and satisfying life. Remember, this path is not easy and requires courage and determination. It is an invitation for the brave of heart, willing to confront their shadows and emerge renewed. Every small step, every victory over a negative behavior is a step towards a more authentic and rewarding existence. You deserve to live a life filled with joy, purpose, and inner peace. Each day, consciously choose to leave behind what no longer serves you and embrace opportunities for growth and happiness. Transformation is a continuous process, but every step in the right direction makes a significant difference. If this content resonated with you, share this video with friends and family who also seek a better life. Subscribe to the channel and leave a like to receive more content that can help you on your personal development journey. Comment below which behaviors are affecting you the most and how you plan to overcome them. Together, we can create a community of support and mutual growth. Let's all take the first step towards a more fulfilling and accomplished life. You have the strength and ability to transform your life. Believe in yourself and move forward with determination.